guys, and welcome back to another video. So I know that I haven't posted anything in a while, and that's because I had some pretty serious problems with my sound of my laptop. Like, I couldn't hear anything in games or in recording, and I couldn't even watch videos. So yeah, that was a bit hard, but then it got fixed earlier today. And we also got a clip for Jurassic World Rebirth. So this isn't a second trailer, but it's called Jurassic World Rebirth. Be ready. No, not be ready, but oh no, it's like Jurassic World Rebirth alert. And this has me thinking that we will see the second trailer very soon. I think maybe even this week. So that gets me very exciting. But let's get into the video. So I'm gonna break this down. So this isn't gonna be too long of a video, but I'm just gonna start. So the first thing that we see is a new shot of the boat scene, and we got some very cool shots of the Mosasaurus. Like, I really adore these shots, like how we see it like jumping out of the water like a humpback whale, and just the shot where we see its head like underneath the boat. I really love those shots, and I hope that we will get to see more of them in trailer 2. And this also gives us some more. This also gives us a better look at the design of the Mosasaurus, because we have seen an image of the Mosasaurus like jumping out of the water, but now we see it jumping out of the water and actually landing. And I really like this design of the Mosasaurus. I also like how large it is. And, like, it's very large. Most people were thinking when they first saw it that it was pretty small, but now we can clearly see it's ginormous. Like, only like its head only is like maybe like a half of the boat. That might be a bit too. It might be a bit too large. I don't think that it's actually that big, but it's just really big. And then the next thing that we see, I believe, is the river raft scene. So we actually see the T-Rex swimming, and now we see that it's actually more in a jungle. I thought that it would be more like in a more field-like, in a more open environment, because where we see like the parasaur carcass and all the things from the trailer, that was kind of an open space, but now we see that it's very clearly in a jungle, and I just love how we see this T-Rex swimming. I really love this. And now we also see that the whole family is actually on that boat, the whole Delgado family, with Xavier Dobbs. And we also see a shot of the T-Rex knocking the boats over, or the raft over, and this is a very cool shot. We can now see the T-Rex design in all its glory, and it looks super cool. I'm so excited for this scene. And then I think that we get some more yapping or something, like Johnson Bailey saying survival is a long shot. But probably the most exciting part of this is the lab sequence. We actually see some scientists running from the lab where the DRex is in. And we see a shot of the person in the chamber with the DRex begging for someone to open the door, and then like the DRex grabs him. But most people on CinemaCon said that it was Zora Bennett that was in that lab, but I think that we can very clearly see that that isn't the case. They probably, because they were only allowed to see the trailer once, and I think that they just didn't see it well and thought that it was Zora Bennett because it's a female character. But what I found very interesting is that we see how the DRex grabs him. So DRex grabs him and then he spins it around. Then he spins him around. So that's pretty cool. I think that it might be a method to break all his bones, and this is actually a very cool way to kill him, because in Jurassic Park we saw that the T-Rex grabs Donald Gennaro and then tosses him around so that his bones are broken, and I think that the T-Rex is doing the same thing. So a very cool Easter egg, I think. Or it isn't really an Easter egg, but I don't know. But I'm very excited for trailer 2. And I think that it will probably drop on Wednesday, because Swerve did say in a video that on Wednesday it's actually 30 or 43 days before Jurassic World Rebirth releases, and it was also 43 days before Dominion released before we got trailer 2 for that. and it's also on a Wednesday, and the last trailer that we got was also on a Wednesday. So yeah, so maybe we will be getting this. I think we will either be getting this one on Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. I really don't think that it's gonna be tomorrow, but just if we're releasing today on a Saturday, there is a very, very, very small chance that the trailer 2 will be releasing tomorrow. And if it won't be releasing on Wednesday, I just lose hope by this point. We have been waiting for this trailer for weeks. And every week someone says, oh no, it's gonna be next week. But if it isn't this Wednesday, I think that it will be on May 31st, because then we know that the cast of Jurassic World Rebirth is gonna be talking about more details of the movie. But that's it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, definitely leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone!